Directors led by Tricia Wilborn, and all of you, the supporters who believe in our mission and believe in our dream. Yes, we know we're growing, and we are just so grateful. Just think we show up every day now to a campus. We have 2 buildings. That's a campus, folks. So we have 2 buildings, and we show up thinking, how did this happen? And it happened because you care, and we care. And together, look what's happened. It's just amazing for those who are here every day working, taking classes, rehearsing, performing, and believing. Believing that creativity, imagination, Einstein said, imagination is more important than knowledge. So we got to remember that. All students should have the opportunity to grow, find out who they are, believe in themselves, believe in their imagination, believe in their worth, work together, learn how wonderful theater is if we all work together. And I'm preaching to the choir because you're the people that have made it happen. 40 years, and now look what's happened. We're in this campus. We have a wonderful building across the street. Not only is it a rehearsal space and a performance space, but it's our scene shop. We have an incredible new costume department and shop there that grows and is, if you haven't seen that, you need to come see it because it has those, what do they call this? The shelves. It's all tight, but if you want to see what's there, it moves over here. and then you go down the aisle and you see what's there, and then that closes and another aisle opens. I just find that fascinating. And our costumers thank us every day that our costumes that were stored in a basement, mildewy, are now in an air-conditioned facility. They're sorted. We can find what we need when we need it. And so that's a big step when you do musicals that require a lot of costumes. So, and our set department, you've seen our shows, you know how hard they work and how they get a budget that's very small, but we need it to look this great, and they come through. This summer, most of you know we are doing Percy Jackson. Now, either you know Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, and when I say that, a lot of students go, oh my gosh, you are? I wish it was a musical. Well, it is now. They know the books, they know the movie, but now Percy Jackson is a musical. We are doing it in conjunction, in partnership with Virginia Wesleyan University, and we're just so happy to be doing that in the middle of July. So either you, if you're one of those, yay, or what the heck is it? If you want to know what the heck it is, it's an amazing adventure. And so come find out what it's all about. That's July 18th and 19th. And tonight, I'm proud to announce we are opening our 41st season at the Virginia Wells Theater in October with the Addams Family, the Broadway musical. So we think that could not be a more appropriate spot to do the Addams Family than at the Wells Theater in October. Yeah, we're growing. Our classes have expanded. We're teaching with the 2 buildings now. We can go right back and forth. And so we have classes. We're building and adding classes. We're adding students. And we know as we celebrate our 40th anniversary and begin our 41st year, we've got to move forward. We've been so successful in 40 years, but you don't stop there. We have not reached our potential yet. We have not reached it with you, our supporters, with our staff, our board of directors. We know better things are coming, more opportunities, more recognition, more adventures, and more opportunities to learn and feel the joy of not only theater, but also the medium that you're in now, film and television. We were so incredibly impressed when the Nussbaum family made it possible for us to have this Nussbaum family film and TV studio. So we have this incredible studio. Really? If you have this incredible studio, don't you have to have an incredible director of the studio? Oh yeah, you do. Okay, so how fortunate we are with that entrance right here, that we have Michael Bebo. who not only is so qualified, but he also has a passion. He believes in our mission, and he believes in the fact that opportunities need to be given to people who want it. It doesn't matter of your background. If you have the will, you need to be given the opportunity. As I said, from day one, Hurrah's mantra has been, Hurrah players make dream come true. We believe that, and we're grateful for all of you, and we're grateful that Michael Bebo is now the director of the Nussbaum Family Film and TV Studio. Michael.
Thanks. All right, welcome everybody. I'm usually on that side of the camera, so this is a little uncomfortable. But we are live streaming on Hurrah, our Hurrah TV and Film Academy YouTube page, so the technology is actually working and everything seems to be going okay. So I think we're in good hands. So I just wanted to say a couple of things. It's amazing what we can do from this space, able to reach so many people. It's hard to describe what it's like standing here today. This moment, this building, this energy in this academy, it's the realization of a dream that began over 3 years ago. And it would not have been possible without the incredible generosity and vision of so many of you watching this stream. To all the donors in attendance, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Your support didn't just help build a facility, it helped ignite opportunity, creativity, and future careers. This beautiful space right here in the heart of Norfolk's Neon District is unlike anything else in the region. It's actually a beacon for opportunity and a testament to what's possible when community, vision, and education come together. It's more than a building, it's a launch pad designed for young people ages 12 to 19 to explore, learn, and thrive in the world of visual storytelling. There's really nothing else like it. Whether it's animation, studio production, photography, or live action filmmaking, our academy gives young creators a chance to explore their passions in a real-world, hands-on environment. We're teaching real vocational skills here, skills that lead to careers, skills that build confidence, and skills that can change lives. And what a space we've created together. The design and development of this academy was a massive, massive undertaking, trust me. Building this academy has been a labor of love and collaboration. From the earliest designs to the final touches, every inch of the space was shared by people who truly cared and designed by people who truly cared. I had the privilege of working alongside an extraordinary team of dedicated staff, passionate educators, and talented architects and designers. And I especially wanted to thank Stage Right for their incredible work and vision to bring this studio to bear. And a good friend of mine is in the control room. You can't see him, but his name is Wesley Corwin, and he was the architect and engineer that helped me put all this together, and he truly is a blessing. And hopefully he's back there smiling right now. And hopefully my parents are watching it up in New Jersey, so hi, Mom. So yeah, it's been a long road. And I also want to thank the builders, Scott, all the creatives who poured their time and energy into this space. It just does not go unnoticed, really. Just a few more words. So personally, this is the culmination of my own lifelong journey in the visual arts. I've worked across many roles in film and television production, and every step has led me here. So to be able to take that experience and pour it into an academy built for the next generation is truly a full circle moment. And I know firsthand what it means to fall in love with the craft. I really do. And now I get to share that spark with students every day, every week, and it's just so exciting. And with that, there really is no greater reward for me, is to just nurture the next generation of creators is just truly amazing to me. But this academy is more about film, it's about community, and we're proud to be collaborating with local artists, educators, schools, and professionals. This space is filled all the time with those people, and it's a sight to behold. Not only are we serving students, but we're also opening our doors to the wider creative community. We're renting our space to working professionals, collaborating and building curriculum with universities and schools, and expanding our reach and bridging education with a real-world opportunity while creating a truly intergenerational creative space that reflects the energy and diversity of this city. So thanks again for being here, for standing with us, and for believing in the power of the arts to shape young lives. And what's most exciting is we're just getting started. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. Well, you've heard from Hugh where we've been and how far we've come. And you heard from Michael about the bright future of the Hurrah Players' new venture that he is leading, the Nussbaum Family TV and Film Academy. I am here to say a few words about how we got here. And that story is all about you. My name is Trish Wilborn, and I have the privilege of being the chair of the board of the Hurrah Players. As you know, our capital campaign is Believe in the Dream. And the first believers were Pat and Doug Perry. Without Pat and Doug, we would not be here today. And I will be forever grateful to them for the magnitude of their generosity and for believing in the benefit of the Hurrah Players to the community. They gave us this building, which just happened to be right next door to our other building that they also helped us with. And they also put the possibility of us affording to renovate this building to meet our needs within our reach by offering a $1 million challenge match. And that was the beginning. Then, quickly following their lead, to help us make the challenge, came the Hampton Roads Community Foundation, the Dallas Foundation, Town Bank, Carolyn McDonald, Harriet and John Malbin, Robert Roman and Klaus Illman. And I will never forget the moment when Ann Nussbaum and her family pushed us over the top for the $1 million match. Sorry, yeah, good thing I have this. Once we made the batch, the project became real, and we moved forward with creating the construction plans for this building, the Academy building, and the renovations to the Hugh Copeland Center across Wilson Avenue to create the costume workshop and storage facilities there. The word about our project spread, and other believers came on board to help make this dream come true. The city of Norfolk, Patty and Ray Adams, Marcia and Walt Carpenter, Kay Abby Eunice, Hurrah Player alumna and Tony Award winner Adrienne Warren, and the Cabell Foundation supported our capital campaign along with hundreds of others, many of whom are here this evening, bringing our total funds raised to $3.9 million. And as you may remember, even if you wish to forget, in the midst of this capital campaign, we had a pandemic. And you supported us and carried us through that very challenging time as well. So, to us, Believers is not just a catchy theme for a capital campaign. It captures who you are to the board and the staff, along with the present and future Hurrah players and their families. You preserved what has been generations in the making for the youth in our community, and at the same time, invested in the facilities to ensure that the Hurrah players will flourish in serving the community for generations in the future. For that, there are no words that can express our profound gratitude for your generosity and support. I didn't know I was going to do this. I thought I was over this. But in addition to thanking you, our supporters, I would be remiss if I did not thank Hugh for founding this amazing organization that has impacted so many lives over the past 40 years, and for having the dream of launching the TV and Film Academy, because that's where it all started, with Hugh's dream. To thank Michael for helping make that dream come true. He has led the creation of the Nussbaum Family TV and Film Academy in every way, because frankly, Hugh didn't know how to do that. And I definitely didn't know how to do that. But the very first moment that we met Michael Bebo, we knew this is this gift from God that has come to lead this effort, and he has done just a magnificent job. I'd like to thank Jen Saunders, our the Hurrah Players Managing Director, Lisa Wallace, our Director of Education and fixture at Hurrah for over 20 years, and Amber Codell, our Director of Marketing and Development, for being invested in each aspect of the project, whether it was the building design, because it took a lot of thought to figure out how to lay out this building. And who knew better than Lisa, who's been around for 20 years, and Hugh and Jen that knows so much about this business. Or making a fundraiser a success, because we knew it was going to take money to do this, or transitioning from the building on St. Paul's to our new building here. And to thank our builder, Scott Deese, and his team at Ashett Construction, and our architect, Ed Lazaron of Design Collaborative, who were and are both amazing to work with and have been every step of the way. Sean Griffey and Cam Dion of Decorum for the countless hours they devoted to developing the furniture plan for this building and discounting the price to fit within our budget. And Fast Signs, who, true to their name, got all the signs and the donor recognition wall made and installed in record time. And I hope you all take a minute to look at the donor recognition wall, because I think it's a work of art and a credit to all of you. And to thank our board of directors who trusted that we could do this, especially Brian Bemke, who contributed essential ideas in the final evolution of the building design, and Julie Swain and Clay Atkinson, who have been instrumental in getting this project over the finish line. What a team. Well done. Can we have a round of applause? For all of you and our great team. In closing, given what you have already done and what you have already contributed to a Hurrah, this may or may not be possible. I mentioned that we raised $3.9 million for our capital campaign. The final stretch of a capital campaign is always the hardest to raise. What I did not say is the total cost of our project was $4.4 million. And the final stretch of a capital campaign is always the hardest to raise. This project started with a match challenge, and we are fortunate to announce tonight that we have a match challenge to help us conclude the capital campaign. An anonymous donor has generally offered a match of $50,000 to help us get closer to the finish line of this capital campaign. They will match any pledges and/or donations made by July 1st up to a total of $50,000. And whatever amount we do not raise will be converted to commercial debt in the month of July, and the ensuing interest will add to our operating costs. If you feel inspired to contribute to the match, you can talk to me, Jen Saunders, Amber Codell, or Robin Powell this evening. And also you will receive information on how to make a final stretch donation as you leave. And if this is not the right time to make another donation to the Hurrah players, please look around and know that we are deeply grateful for the impact you've already had in helping this dream come true. Thank you again for coming tonight and helping us celebrate this new, exciting chapter for the Hurrah players. Please continue to eat, drink, and be merry. I wish I didn't do that.
Supporters, with our staff, our board of directors, we know better things are coming. More opportunities, more recognition, more adventures, and more opportunities to learn and feel the joy of not only theater,